Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It has been a really long time since I've posted on. So I am, wrong light. I've lived here for how long and still can't figure out the light. This morning my husband just left to go pick up my brother and get him all fixed up. We've had like severe wind. We've had like, I guess my brother had pretty significant wind damage on his roof of his house. So my husband's going to go help him. And so, coincidentally enough, he is going with him to go pick up a old antique stove that my husband and my husband and my brother are gonna go get for my Christmas present from my mom and dad. So I'm one of them people that I don't like to get things that aren't usable for things. Like, I don't want clothes for my birthday. I don't want clothes or anything that's within 5 years I'm not going to care about anymore. For my birthday one year, my mom got me a food saver. And then for another birthday of mine, this table is a mess, but it's an old enamel table. It was upstairs in this guy's house. It was a beautiful big Victorian house. He said it was his grandma's. He was like my papa's age. And he said, I don't remember it leaving the basement since the 40s. So I don't know how old it is. It has a plate on it, but it's painted over and I can't read it. And I would love to figure out how to read it, but it's got this beautiful thing here. But see, it's got a plate. It's completely painted over, but I just loved everything about it. And even like the chipped, cracked paint just was beautiful. It's probably lead. I promise I won't eat it. But yeah, we are going to get this antique stove and it's going to take over this. I hate this. It was pretty well it lasted, but it's just not me. And I want things that once we move, which we are going to at some point, that can be functional. So I found a stove that is in perfect condition. It has got all the knobs, everything. And I am blessed with a father that knows how to do all that kind of stuff. So when I'm ready and I want to wire it to be used, it may not be my actual main stove, but I'm planning for a summer kitchen. And at my next home, because of what I want out of my home, and I'm extremely picky with my houses, that is my plan, is to have a stove like that out there and I can use it in the summer instead of heating up my house. So, and I've always had that really weird obsession with real antiques and actually using them. So you guys are gonna come along with me while I do that. Don't mind that I am like literally haven't even brushed my hair today. I did the dishes, said goodbye to my husband, and off he went to pick this beautiful stove up. And he's driving like 2 hours away, so he won't even be home till like noon. So I have plenty of time, but I'm too excited. So I think I'm just gonna start organizing, and I will time lapse it so you guys can see everything that's crazily shoved into here that I want to minimalize, and just so I have this ready. So, all right. These are pictures of my house. The top one and the bottom one are before any renovations were done to it. So I was pretty excited about that. They're definitely not original, like 110 years old, but still pretty cool. all the stuff that has to get cleaned out, that got cleaned out. I am completely surrounded. And most of this has to go. So, all right, I cleaned everything up. These go out to the shed. Those truck. That's gonna get donated. These are all like JC's like artwork, and I keep all of her like spelling tests and everything because she always gets 100s. Proud of her. And then these I'm gonna keep. These go in my table under here. Has like a drawer, and this is where we keep our cards because we do card nights a lot. And then these go upstairs. These go back in there because we use them all the time. These are my cookbooks, so I'm gonna these are like not super old, but I like to keep them, so they are gonna go back in one of like the warming drawers in there. I'll show you. So that stays. Don't mind that I have to, that has to get dumped, all that. And then these are just important like papers, and I think I did pretty good organizing through everything because all these drawers are now empty. So I'm not gonna clean anything off my coffee bar just yet because I don't know where we're gonna put everything, and all this has to get moved to. So I'm either gonna put my stove here. I don't think it's gonna fit. I'm almost like 100% positive it's not gonna fit here. So my next thing is to move this to here. This is going in my daughter's room, and then I'm gonna put the stove here is my plan because it's a big enough wall, and then I can cover the nicks in my wall because I suck. But the taller part of the stove will be here, and then it'll be like shorter, but there's still gonna be like a warming tray, so it's decently big. I have to fix that too. That was at my granny's, and I set it outside and it rained, and I'm just heartbroken because I set it outside for like not even a month, and it rained on it and like destroyed it. I'm so sorry. My other thing was maybe putting it here because there's just enough room, but that's not gonna work either because it's not as big as here. So this also has to move because it's gonna sit way too high up. So my husband's gonna be busy moving this to this wall and all of this to this wall. So everything kind of gets switched up. Hello, you can see me. But yeah, I did a lot of organizing. My house is still a mess because like this goes to my, not the cat, this is my bow. So that goes back in my truck. And then my husband has like saws over here because we're working on upstairs stuff. Like, we're busy. All that goes upstairs originally, and that has to be down here because we're redoing the floors. So we've been busy. I gotta be careful because I'm also making gravy, so. Okay, hello everybody. I am on the road going back to my house. I had to drop my brother off since he rode with my husband. My husband just swung by and picked him up, and I dropped my brother off, and then I went to my mom's for a few minutes. So now we're heading home. I already did my organizing, but it was so hectic. I was making, I made biscuits and gravy for them when they got back. They got back a little bit earlier than I was expecting them to. And so I was kind of in a rush to try to like hurry up as fast as I can and clean up and organize. And I'll just show you like, what I ended up moving and where I moved everything to. And, I'm pretty excited about how it turned out. It turned out literally better than I thought it was, and this stove is in way better shape than I could have ever dreamed of it to be. It has all the original parts, and it came with the original stovepipe cover that they got when they switched out from a wood-burning stove to this this electric one, or a gas one. Not electric, it's gas. It literally has every original piece, all the original enamel trays in it and everything. It's incredible. I'm just at a loss of words of how amazingly beautiful this thing just turned out to be. So yeah, well, now I'm driving on more of a main road instead of a backcountry road. So I'll see you guys when we get back to mi casa. Y'all, hey, it's in. This is the stove. It's way more beautiful in person than I could have ever imagined, and it fits very well. When my brother was putting this in, he's like, this is made for your house. So I wanted to also show you guys real quick. This was the original stovepipe cover that when they converted over from wood or whatever, coal, this is what they use to cover up that stovepipe. So that makes me so excited that this came with this. So this has always been with this. And I just wanted to show you guys, I do have like stuff in here just for right now, but it's in such good shape. I am like it's still got like, it still opens and closes very, very well. It came with the original trays. The inside is incredible. A little bit of rust, but that's what you get for a 100-year-old. And it still holds. This actually is super hard to open and close. This is you can tell they barely ever used the broiler. The spring in this is still like imperfect. And the inside's still got this. It's incredible. See, it doesn't even want to close correctly. It's perfect. This, it's got all these. I just love that they are free turning. There's no like, none of them are stuck. Underneath here as well is another tray. And then up underneath here, that is the stovepipe. But if we connect it to the back, it won't sit flush against the wall, which I need to conserve as much space as I can in a house this small. So, but I turned it for right now into my coffee bar. I do want, my next home is going to have, hopefully, fingers crossed with me, y'all, don't mind my disgusting nails, is going to hopefully have this somewhere where it can be fixed and actually use it. Maybe not in my actual kitchen. Maybe I'll have it out in like a summer kitchen and I could do my canning on it or whatever. But this, I wanted to find something in perfect shape. And for $50, 50 bucks, you guys, $50. This was, we purchased this from an older couple, and the lady said this was, my husband can't remember if she said it was her mother's or her grandmother's, but it has always been in this family. Once they were done using it, they put it in storage, and it has never left. And I am just so in love with how incredible this thing is. It's like brand new. I'm in love. So thank you guys for watching and going on this journey with me. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.